All right, I'm on now. So let's see. Yeah. Okay. So I hope this is better for you guys. I'm sorry I went off that YouTube. I couldn't see any chats. Thank you, Baba. I couldn't see any chats or anything like that. So that just was not going to work. So this is better. Oh, like that one lady. Mm.
No, I was dealing with the client like
Okay, let's see. That one lady. Mm. Let me see here. Okay, I will close the sound. Okay, there. All right, you guys. Sorry about that. This is better. Hi, Glitz, Glamour, and Bold. How are you, baby girl? Oh, I'm so happy to hear or see you. I know you text me on my phone because you know we got that connection, girl. Um, Unbiased. Hi, how are you? Barb, how are you doing? Okay, guys, let me show you my new toy. Should I start with my big toy or my little toy? I'm gonna start with my little toys. Okay, so this one right here, it's cute. I had to have it, and I'm gonna just put the name of this lady right here. This is her. It's backwards, you guys, right? Can you see that? Okay, Creative Carol Designs. This is that. What is this called? Tulip Pink. Of course, Alice in Wonderland. I had this made. Of course, I could have made one. You guys know that. But it's for your needles and all of that kind of stuff like that. And I am headed out to Ecuador. Let me turn these lights down because that's just too bright. Where the heck is that light coming from? Oh, I guess it's that one back there. Now you guys know I had all these lights put in this front room, and I'm gonna show y'all what I've done in here too. Um, but hi, Madame Flora. Um, but yeah, I just thought it was so cute. And another YouTuber had shown this, and I asked her if she could get it to me before I leave for Ecuador, which I'm leaving on Saturday. My husband's been there since last month. He's not coming back next month. I'm just going out for 10 days to see him, because I got to work and he can do. Oh, you like that thread wall? Isn't that cute? My husband, he's so good to Lisa. Yeah, and then I've been collecting these Quilter Select rulers right here. So I got more than even that, but I'm gonna get all of them, because we got to have all the things, y'all, all the things. And a girl got to have her fan because menopause is real. Okay, so I asked her to get this. I'm going to just talk a little bit about her right quick. I asked her if she could get this to me before I left. And she said, yeah, just pay for it and I will get it to you. She had this to me in 3 days. And I really appreciate that. The quality is excellent. Um, yeah, it wasn't very expensive. So that is Creative Carol Design. So it wasn't even worth me making it. She sent me different options and stuff. So um, oh, why is that showing that one? Oh, that's how you do that. Oh, girl, I just learned myself something. Okay, now, are you guys ready for this? So I was in Gift HQ. She's at 7 o'clock, and I love that girl. I love that girl. Becky, Power Tools with Thread, recommended her to get her channel up and everything like that, and it is steadily growing because she is very diligent. Is I don't see. I told what is her name? Shay Shay. What is her name? Crafting on a Dime with Shay Shay. I love her. I told her I'm girl crushing on her because she and we have like similar personalities, real quirky, just all the things, y'all. Okay, what's in this box? Have you guys heard of the trim lock rulers? Hmm. Have y'all heard of them? These are so awesome. Rulers make all the difference in quilting, y'all. All the difference. Look at these rulers. Look at this. And you know the what is it called? The block lock rulers. I have that one as well, but I saw this with the handle on it, and I got all the sizes. I bought all the sizes. So, well, I hope I got all the sizes. I actually need to go back on the website and see. Shay Shay is awesome. Isn't she awesome? Don't play with Shay Shay. She just be doing all kind of stuff. She needs to be my friend. We need to be friends. I need to come to her house. We need to play together. So this is the 2 inch, 2.5, 3. I don't. Oh, 3.5, 4, 4.5, 5, 5.5, 6, 6.5. So those are the rulers that I got. But I thought these are so neat. And someone, I mentioned them today in um, Gift HQ's um, live. So, but I love that. I have gotten so mad about quilting, you guys. Just, I really, I really am addicted. Addicted. And when I show you guys what I did, y'all gonna be like, this girl is addicted. So the front of my house, when you walk in the house, and I'll show you guys, my house ain't clean right now because of what I've done. Well, it hasn't been clean for a while. I'm actually lying. It ain't been clean for a while. Um, so when you get into quilting, I will just forewarn you. Oh crap! I better put you guys on this charging thing. Or hold on a minute, y'all. Hold on a minute. Mm, I got 5% battery life left on this thing. Um, when you walk into this house in Texas, everything is big, right? So I got this great big house with a formal living room and a formal dining room, and I've literally had have had maybe 6 meals in this room. It was a waste of space. So my husband was gone, and I had told him what I wanted to do, and he was like, "Just do it." He was on a business trip. He came back. I had that formal dining room table, the hutch, all of it gone out of here. And I wish that I had a wall that separated for when you did walk in the house, you wouldn't have to see my mess. To be honest with you guys, as friendly as I am, we really never have anybody over here. We have a couple of people, and of course, family during the holidays, but that's it. Well, my niece bought a big house, and my daughter and my grandkids like to stay over there because she has a lot of kids. I'm gonna show y'all all of these in a minute. Because she has a lot of kids, so it just works out really great. So I will buy you groceries, and y'all can stay over there. How about some of that? Um, all right. I need to get this thing charged up. So this is all the rulers, y'all. Now, I don't know how I'm going to do it with those handles on there to stack them up, to organize them. That I don't know how I'm gonna do it, but this is gonna make all the difference because you can literally put this. Let me move this out the way. On one of your little lazy susans, and then just cut that fabric and just turn it, turn it. I just got tired of, and I know it's not going to stop or make me diligent with cutting airs, just like med airs and nursing. You can always make an error. I'm a human being, but anything I can do that can cut down on my making errors, I'm gonna do that thing. Okay. So the next thing that I want to talk about It's my next big thing. And I'm gonna have to show you guys because I got 9% on this thing. Then we're gonna have to get back over here for we can get some more charge going on. Okay. I want to make sure I. Yes, Barb, I am a nurse. I actually own a spa clinic um, here in Frisco, Texas. I'm actually in Little Elm, Texas, but I'm about 18 minutes up the road from my work, 15 minutes on a good day. But yes, I am. Um, those rulers look interesting. Yeah, yeah. I saw someone using them and I was like, I need to get those. You want to know how much I paid for them? Let me tell y'all. So these are called the trim locks, TRIM lock. Let me put it down for that lighting shining in y'all eyeballs, okay? Called trim lock. I got mines from So Be It Quilts. I marked off my address right there for y'all. Okay, for the crazy people out there, y'all, some crazy folks. Okay, so this was, I want to say they didn't put the pricing on the end of this. I want to say it was like 100 and either 120 or 130 for all of those ones. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 10 total. So this one right here that I got, was it this one? No, it was the wider one. This one right here, they can run you like $79 just for the one, you know? So that to me was a really good deal. Okay, so let me tell you guys something. And I'm telling you this, part of my nursing, right? There is a supplement called Moringa, and I am a diabetic. And I am a retired nurse. Oh, that's awesome. That's awesome, Barb. It's called Moringa. It's a supplement, and it's good for so many things. And I take it because I'm a diabetic, and I am what's called a type 2 diabetic, but I am what's called a double diabetic. It's type 1 and 2. You can look that up. I'm a nurse, and I was like, when they was like, you're a double diabetic, I'm like, yeah, that don't make any sense to me. Let me go look that up. And it's a, such thing as a double diabetic. So for whatever reason, I stopped taking the Moringa, and I saw my A1C numbers changing. So I was like, oh, let me go back to taking my Moringa again. And it's been a long time since I've taken it. Well, I actually started just like itching, you know, and so I was like, okay, do the process of elimination. Start with the last thing you started taking, and that was the Moringa. So it's just making me itch. I'm just like, what is going on? And my A1C is actually really good right now. So I don't know what's going on. I'm gonna stop taking that stuff because I'm gonna be in the on the plane just scratching, you know. So okay, you guys ready to see my big toy? Are you ready? Let's go. Okay, so this was the formal. Yeah, I got my nursing pajamas on. This is the formal living room, dining room that we're in here, and I'm gonna show y'all. Even though it is a hot but a mess, okay, it is what it is. Okay, so when you walk in the front, it looks. I'm falling, y'all. It looks like this. Okay. Dun, 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 dun. And I spend all my time. I don't even go upstairs to my sewing room anymore or my other scrapbooking room. I've just been in here because I am mesmerized by quilting. Okay, let's keep going. Menopause will cause you to itch. Is that what it is, unbiased? Is it the menopause? Because see, these nice sweats and everything like that, the doctor put me on some Effexor, which is FDA approved for menopause, right? Girl, girl, it got my mind all straight. I was like, ooh, I'm glad this Effexor is nice, you know, and it cut down on the night sweats and the hot flashes, but it did not take it away. Then the doctor told me to double it, and I was like, yeah, no, I'm not going to double it because it also makes me sleepy, and I got to be effective. Okay, so let me show you guys. Let's keep going. Let's get away from that chandelier over here. So this one right here, that's that print motor. This thing down here, I keep all this stuff down here. Okay. I don't even use that print motor, y'all. I used it one time. It was $1,000. I don't know, y'all. Don't spend your coins that way, okay? Let's keep going. Oh, there's Shay Shay is in the bed. Hi, Shay Shay. I told you, girl, I'm girl crushing on you. We got to become friends. We got to do this thing, okay? Okay, I got I got all the things. All the things. Okay. And yes, you've got to get the, I'm a Lori Holt crazy girl too. Okay, I'm just showing you guys real quick. Those are the project board, not the project boards, you know, those boards that Lori Holt makes. I'm crazy about Lori Holt. Crazy. Okay. So again, when you walk in, this is what you're going to see in my formal living room. Yes, all that furniture is gone. Now, what did I do? I got rid of all of my formal furniture. And that was the dining room. This is the living room. Okay. Why? Because my man is good to me. Look at what I got, you guys. He's at the other house in Ecuador right now. So she said, I love Lori. Oh my God. Yes. So he got me, let me get down here. Let me get over here, y'all. Sorry, we're doing this with my notepad. He got me the Quinique, the 21 series. My son broke my lamp, my antique lamp, y'all. Little bastards. Anyways, so yeah, and then the 12-foot frame. He got a new laptop to go on top of it. Yeah, and the big light rails and all of the stuff and everything like that. And I sent, my friend came, picked up my furniture here and over on this wall and took the furniture to my daughter's house. So don't look at the mess over here, you guys. Don't look at this mess. Okay, so you guys know he got me this one right there, the Bernina, the Q20, right? He bought me that one. And I was like, that's what I want. That's what I want. And he was like, babe, I think you should get the one in the frame and get the software and the automation. I was like, Willie, get me what I want. Stop getting me the stuff you want me to have. I was like, girl, I ain't use that thing. He bought that, what, 3-4 months ago? It looks so pretty, y'all. It's just sitting there. And then so one day I came home, but she said, congratulations, thank you. One day he came home, I came home rather, and I was like, honey, I really think I should have listened to you. He's so sweet. As opposed to criticizing me, come over here, as opposed to criticizing me and saying, honey, you never listen, da 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 da. He just twisted his lips. Is this the one you like? This is the one I think you should have. I've been looking at them all along. I was like, yes, daddy, I like that. See, you got to be good to your man. The nail spoil, y'all. You know, he never cooks dinner. Never. He was like, I can't wait till you get here for you can cook for me. He never cooks. He never does laundry. You know what he will do in this house? The only thing that he will do is he will wash dishes, because I had the dishwasher thrown out. I do not like dishwashers. I never have. I like to wash them. I like to feel that hot sudsy. So he will wash dishes. If I cook, he's like, oh, babe, I got the dishes. You go rest or whatever. And sometimes I'm like, no, just let me do it. You know, I like to serve him his food. I am a good wife. Anyways, so he spoiled me. We try to outdo each other, you know? So when he bought that, I was like, where am I going to put this thing? You know, he said, get rid of the rest of that furniture. So my friend was like, I was going to get a U-Haul truck and just take the furniture to Kimberly's house myself. I was just going to do it myself. And that furniture was oversized, if you guys remember, or maybe you don't know how big that furniture was. But yeah. He said, no, you're not going to do that. Because I was talking to my accountant. And her husband is the one that was like, no, you are not going to do that. I will come and pick that furniture up and drive it for you guys. And you guys remember, I used to have another house, my country house, and they actually sold us the cows that I had. Well, the neighbors bull jumped my fence, broke my fence down, and my cows kept going to town. I know this is crazy, y'all, right? And so the sheriff was like, okay, the next time your cows come walking through town, we're going to confiscate and they're going to be animals of the state. And I was like, wow, or of the county. I was like, wow, that's cold, but that's the law. So my girlfriend was like, okay, we will come and pick up you guys' as cows and put them on our farm with our cows. And I was like, okay, so it worked out great. So her husband, they're just beautiful, beautiful people. Kimberly lives 11 hours away. He came here, picked up the furniture, drove 11 hours to my daughter's house, and then Kim lives on post in Kentucky. And then he jumped back in the car when all the soldiers put the furniture in the house and he drove all the way back home. He only stopped for gas. So I thought that was such a blessing, to have somebody to do that for me. So, hello, Robin. How are you? So, I am so excited. Now, I will admit, you guys, I don't know if you know, so I'll just tell you. Hi, Annette. Hi, how are you? I will admit that I am going to be retiring soon. I'm 55 years old and I'm done with the United States of America, y'all. Y'all can stay here, but this black woman is leaving. I'm going with all the other expats over there to Ecuador. I have had it. This country has gone crazy. I'm so glad I don't have children that go to school. Yes, my grandkids go, but yeah, I'm good. So um, I gave myself 24 months to close my clinic and to retire and everything like that. Well, my hands are starting to hurt. And I was talking to my husband the other day. I'm talking so fast, y'all. Ain't I talk a lot, right? I am trying to retire at 51 so I get it. I know. Yeah, this waiting to retire is not going to work for me. So I was going to do it at 24 months. I signed another contract and everything like that. And my husband said, well, we're going to have to build on to the house. The house in Ecuador, you have to pay cash for. So I'm a very transparent person. You can ask me anything if you want to know anything about Ecuador, or, I will, answer the best I can. But he says, I hit 20 years in 5 years. Oh my God. Wow. You're a diehard. I don't think I've ever done anything but be a nurse for 20 years, but I've been all over, whether it was PD neural or I've done hospice, you name it, geriatrics, I've done it. This crazy personality, I get bored real quick. That's all my toys. So I did sign a contract for 24 months. And so I was locked in because even if I break the contract, I still have to pay for all of the rent up until that day, right? And so my husband was like, well, honey, we might have to wait an additional year because we have to build onto the house to build your sewing studio and everything like that. And I was like, well, that's cool. Well, I was saying to him the other day, I was like, honey, my hands are starting to hurt, because I'm constantly doing I do all the things. I have a medical director and he does his things, but I do all the things. So I want to use my hands for what I want to use them for. Although I love what I do, I love my crafts and quilting and, those things more. So, and being a diabetic and all the deaths of my three sisters in 1 year, that just brought me to reality. Like life is super fragile. I'm sure you guys know, or maybe you don't know, I shouldn't assume that people know, but 1 year, three of my sisters died. And that was age 53, 44, and 37. And so I couldn't even take a breath. And my sister Sean, who passed away at 53, it was so quick. Like she was diagnosed on Saturday morning and she was passed away on Thursday. So that shook my world because we do everything together. It was morning, noon, and night. It was me and my sister, you know? So yeah. And then it was 3 months later, well, 68 days later, my second sister died at 44 and she had a heart attack. And then um, in November of that year, my sister, 37, had a um, aneurysm and she died. So that was a lot. So if people think that life is forever, it's not. And so that got me thinking because I wasn't even going to move to Ecuador with my husband. I was like, you go, I'm staying here. We can come together, you know, at times, but I did not want to leave my sisters. And now I don't have my sisters. And I went there and I love the people. I love the culture. I love my house. Yeah. So let me see what you guys are saying. Sorry for your loss, Queen. God heals all. Yes, 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 he does. 35 years in surgery along in NICU. I can read an adult ICU. Wow, Barb, you did that. Thank you guys. So it really, I mean, yeah, that made me think that what is important in life, what's important in life is not working 24/7. What's important in life is doing the things that you really want to do. So when my husband was like, just get your quilting machine that you want, oh, get your luminaire that you want, oh, get your brother, what is this thing, the brother six needle or whatever this machine is. It the six? I don't even know what I have. Yeah, I have the six needle on the brother. I have the 16 in my sewing room. I have the 16 Bernina. You guys want to see my sewing room upstairs? I know some of you guys are new here. Um, so I just started buying my toys. I just started buying my toys because of all the things that I stated earlier. And I'm not gonna stop. I'm gonna get everything that I want. Let me show y'all what else I bought last week. Now, I also have like a little narcolepsy. If I drive for like 30 to 45 minutes, Lisa falling asleep. Just out. I was so desperate to get this thing. Let me show y'all. And Shay Shay, I know you got one of these. You got the hand crank ones. The this guy right here, the AccuQuilt. This guy right here. Okay, so let me tell y'all how crazy I am now. Okay, I have two of them now. This one and that one is still in the box. I'm gonna take this one with me in the box to Ecuador with me soon. So I bought one and I bought the because I do EPP. I do the English paper piecing. So, woo, stuffings. Sorry. So I bought this guy right here, right? And sending healing prayers. Thank you guys. Um, and I love it for the English paper piecing. I put you this one right here is for your fabric, and this one is for your papers. Boom, 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 boom. Just cut them all out, and they're absolutely perfect, right? And it comes with the corner pieces and just all the things, right? And I'll show you guys what I'm doing right there. I'm doing that insanity quilt with that one. So I bought this and I bought that machine and everything was fine. Well, all of a sudden, my AccuQuilt stopped working. And I was like, okay, I do not understand this. My husband was so sweet. He was like, honey, just get another one. You know, we have a place called the Quilting Company in I am so sorry, you guys. So sorry about that. Um, my battery went out because I wasn't paying attention. So, uh, you guys were probably like, what is going on with this girl? Okay. So, what happened was it just went out. It just stopped working. So my husband's like, get another one, and um, I went and drove all the way to Abilene. I literally drove 3 hours there, and a lady had passed away. It was the same thing when I got my Luminaire. A lady had passed away, and Willie bought that one for me. So he said his wife had passed away. I drove the 3 hours, picked up another one, and he gave me $1,300 worth of dies and a new machine. It hadn't even been opened. And so I'm sorry, I'm about to screen you guys. 1 second. Cameron, I got lamb chops in the oven, and we're not about to let those burn. Let me call my baby boy down here. Cameron, come and get these lamb chops out. I'm doing a live. So I'm so tacky. I'm just real. So yeah, I'm so excited about getting another machine. So my mind was like, okay, try the cord, and see, because my son was like, Mom, I don't think it's the machine. It's probably the cord. And sure enough, just for you guys know, if you have the electrical one, or however you say it, the cord could actually go out. So I called AccuQuilt, and they had, let me turn this fan off, and they have excellent uh, customer service. The guy was extremely helpful, and he said they don't have any more power cords. They've been back ordered for a long time. Um, so that's for my cushion, because my back is no good. I had a car accident and messed my back up years ago and had to have back surgery. So that's why that's there. But yeah, so that's how I wound up with two of them. And I paid him $850. And like I said, he gave me $1,300 worth of dies and the machine. And when I looked on AccuQuilt's website, it was still $699 for it. So it was totally worth a tank of gas to drive there. Um, so you guys want to see the other room? I don't know if I can go upstairs and show you my other room, because I only have 2% on here. So we got to let this charge for a little while. You guys want to see some of the, some of the, 1 second, let me show you something. Have you guys been getting, or have you seen, I'm going to get all of these out. Hold on a minute, y'all. Hold on a minute. Shay, I'm not like you. I've got all the cameras and all the stuff to do all the different views, but me and technology, we do not work well together. Okay. And my poor husband, he gets so frustrated with me trying to. Okay, so let me show you guys. So I did this a long time ago, and this was the Shay. I also did it in blue and different things like that. No, not Shay. Oh, see, Shay, I'm obsessed with you. This was the Juju. Yeah, okay. So, and I love doing designs by Juju stuff. I do. Like, she gets all my coins every single month. Every single month. Okay, so I did that one, and I absolutely loved it. And I was like, what am I going to take to Ecuador? And what I'm going to take are these little things right here. This is the Riley Blake designs. They have one each and every month, and it comes with it comes with the fabric and the patterns and everything like that, right? So I was like, I can take those. Now I do get the what are those boxes? These ones right here, the Soul Sampler boxes. The Soul Sampler boxes. So I was thinking about taking these ones right here. But every month it's a different quilt. And it's just a small little tabletop, one. It's not a big thing or anything like that. It's small, like those Juju ones right there. Isn't that so cute? Like I said, they give you the pattern and the fabrics for everything like that. So I think I'm just going to take a bunch of these and sew them all up. I'll show you guys them right quick. This one right here. I love bees. Anything with bees. I love those. But I figured if I did one a day while I was there, I'd knock all of these out. All of these out. Shay, did you see the rulers? The trim lock rulers? Did you come on in time to see that? That is my favorite. I don't know what it is about houses and quilts, but I love them. Yeah, I love that one too. So I have been making these cosmetic bags, This is a little one. The other ones are bigger, right? I've been making these cosmetic bags, and my thing is called vintage ladybug, because I'm always saying hi ladybug to all the people, So when my clients come in, so I made these and I made them bigger and all of this kind of stuff, and I made the book sleeves. And this print right here, I had to go get more of this fabric. I know everybody has seen this fabric from Hobby Lobby. Everybody loves this fabric. They're like, oh, can you make me one of these in a bigger size? And so I had to go get more of this fabric from Hobby Lobby today. So my client, I was like, hey, she was like, I love this pattern right here. Do you have any more? And I was like, no, but I have the sister to that fabric, this one right here. So I'm going to be sewing all of those. I got those all cut up and ready to go. So I got to make them tonight. So I sent her the picture of it, and she was like, oh, she added more on to her order. So I am going to be up all night quilting and sewing those cosmetic bags. And she wants them bigger. So that's all good and everything like that. Shay, did you see those? I just left Hobby Lobby. Me too. Me too. Did you see the rulers? I want to make sure you see the trim lock rulers. Because this is what I told you this morning. I was like, I'm going to show these at 8 o'clock tonight. Yeah. Get them all. Trim lock. TRIM. They have the handles on it. So that way you don't even have to worry about the shape. It comes from 2-inch, all 2.5. It has all your halves all the way up to like 6, right? Didn't I say 6, you guys? Yeah, to 6.5. And it's like $120 or $130. So just get all the sizes. Don't even try to just get all the sizes. You know us. We got to have all the things. So because you were trying to cut the other day, and I was like, man, that would be so simple if she had the trim locks. So I opened my box. So I just wanted you to see that right there. So that is so cool. So I am not going to keep you guys. If you have any questions for me, yes, from Gift HQ, she showed these rulers today. Or are you saying from my comment earlier? Yeah, from Gift HQ. I was on there and I said to you, get the trim lock. I was like, oh, because they're so cool. And they're just like the block locks. Or what is that? Block lock. Yeah, because it has that divide right there, So I'm going to go watch the video so I can make sure that I know all there is to know. Because, sometimes you can get the rulers, and you get these rulers and they have, let me see this one right here. They'll have all the 45 and 90s and 60 degrees and stuff like that. You're like, how do you use those things? And I know Gift HQ, she was showing that today. And I thought that was so neat. Montgomery, okay, one more question. What was the stuff you did to me yesterday? Oh my God, my patience. Okay, so I'll tell you guys a couple of things. Um, so now I am a nurse, and that's esthetician. So I do all aesthetic stuff. So I do your Botox, I do your fillers, we do vaginal rejuvenations. We do all the things with the laser, right? And I've got multiple different lasers for multiple different things. So this company came out with a facial, and it's done with a little puncture needle. I use my electric one, so the depth goes in. But you can put filler in the entire face, so you don't have any wrinkles, you guys. No wrinkles. It just, and it fills in all the filler. And filler is hyaluronic acid. And hyaluronic acid is in every cell of the body, so you need not be afraid or think the body is going to think that it's foreign. And all you got to do is go there, lie there, and we just fill you right back in and fill in all the little lines and the wrinkles. So see, Miss Lisa ain't got no wrinkles here, y'all. I ain't got no wrinkles anyways. I don't do none of that yet, but I'm going to do it before I leave tomorrow. So she is asking me what procedure I did on her. Okay, there you go. And one other thing that I will tell you guys before you leave, if you do not know this, it's regarding your skincare. When you wash your face, okay, the first time you wash your face, you're going to be breaking the oil barrier. The second time you wash your face, you're going to be cleaning out your pores. Okay, unless you use a soap with salicylic acid, it'll break the oil barrier, and you can use it to clean out your pores. Okay, but some people don't like to use very strong. They like to use mild, cleansers. After you wash your face 2 times, then you go ahead and put on your vitamin C. Vitamin C keep the free radicals from tearing down your skin. Period. I don't care if you put on your moisturizer. I don't care what you put on. Okay, Donna wants to come see you. Okay, tell her to come see me. I don't care what you do. Your skin is made of elastin fiber, okay? Like elastic, the same crap we have in our pants, right? Okay, so when you wash your face and you put on your vitamin C, it keeps the free radicals from tearing down the elasticity in your skin so you don't get wrinkles. It's as simple as that. Wash your face, put on your vitamin C serum, then put on your moisturizer and go do the rest of your life. Okay? That's just a little, that has nothing to do with quilting. That's just Lisa being Lisa, just trying to help you guys to stay young. I saw this one lady, she was 80 years old. 80 years old. She had 0 wrinkles on her face. She has a YouTube video out there. All you got to do is put in 80 years and young, and you will see this lady. I was like, Jesus, I want to be like that. I want to stay young looking, and I'm going to make sure that I start doing what she says about eating good and working out every day and, taking care of your skin and everything like that. But I do not like the way wrinkles look. I was driving and I saw this lady, and I just looked over in the other car, and her face was just so wrinkled. And I wanted to go, you need to come and see me. But I didn't. I held mine, y'all. I held mine. I didn't say anything. The thing that I do not like is I do not like my neck. My neck is starting to go to HELL and handbasket. And so I am going to make sure that I start doing some work on my neck. And I'm going to use the laser to heat my neck up. So anyways, that's all I'm going to talk about skincare, unless you guys got a question about that. What website are those on? That's on, I got it on the So Be It Quilts. Right there. That's my real name, Lisa Cooper. So Be It Quilts. So, all right, you guys, I am not going to keep you anymore. I am going to get off of here and go and cook these lamb chops. I love lamb chops. They are so expensive. My client always buys them for me. She has a meat delivery from a place that has all natural stuff, and she always buys me these lamb chops, and I absolutely love them. So, love you guys. I thank you for coming. Um, yeah. So next time I'll show you guys my quilting room. I will show you my scrapbooking room. I am still setting up my quilting space, but it will not be completed until we get back from Ecuador. My husband gets back October 1st, and I will be back September 23rd. So I still get a week with no marital responsibilities, no cooking or cleaning or nothing. And I'm enjoying it. I have been reclining on that recliner doing my EPP. That's all I've been doing. So you guys be blessed. Bye, Barb. Bye, Crafting Miss Shay Shay. That name is so long. Bye, Miss Shay Shay. Bye, all of you guys. Glitz, Glamour, and Bold, Unbiased, Robin. Uh, it was so nice for you guys to stop by. Be blessed. God be with you all. Bye bye.